big gut. It's a great excuse for everything, and let me tell you what, I don't ever have to worry about feeling any joy, 'cause I got a butt for everything, you bet, oh boy. I made my choice, I'd rather frown, and I can't feel lighthearted 'cause my big butt weighs me down. Now the way my parents raised me really made my life a mess, and the people that I work with won't let me achieve success. So I'm really not responsible for nothing in my life, and if all else fails, I simply blame my husband or my wife. I made my choice, I'd rather frown, and I can't feel lighthearted. Why? Sing that with me. 'Cause my big butt weighs me down. Now how? Oh! Give yourself a hand. I always like to wind up by telling a story about a lady who made a huge difference in my life. Her name was Jenny. Jenny was 99 and a half years old. And she was living in a nursing home in which I was working, and she was always joyful. And I couldn't understand that because I was a lot younger, and almost being 100, why would she be happy? I'd already gone out and bought myself some of that oil of delay, you know. Didn't work, but anyway, she was always joyful. And she had been a concentration camp survivor, but had lost her children in the camps. And I can't imagine anybody who had gone through anything quite like that and still had this ability to be joyful. So I asked her one day, why are you always happy? She said, I'm happy because I won't grow old. And I said, well, hot dog, how do you do that? The outside of me, she said, will get older, but inside my heart will never get wrinkles. My spirit will never get old age spots. And I will never get osteoporosis of the funny bone. She said, honey, you got to do things that you like. She said, like, I like to cook. Do you? I didn't have the heart to tell her that I cooked once and got over it. Now I have a sign on my stove which reads, for display purposes only. She also said, can you hear me like this? Yes. She said, you also have to know how to juggle. You have to have 3 kinds of health in life. The first one, she said, is physical, and everybody puts the emphasis on that. But she said, your body's a shell where your spirit lives. Your youth and your beauty and your health could fade like that. So you need to nurture what's inside. If you only have physical appearance, that's not very impressive. She said it's just like juggling one scarf. And she threw this out and caught it. She said, that's not very impressive, is it? I wanted to say, yeah, you're 100. That's pretty impressive. The second kind, she said, is emotional health. That's how you deal with what comes down the line. She said, you can either live a laugh-inated or a de-laugh-inated life. Your choice. And then she said, watch this, and threw them up and caught them. And my whining's getting in the way here. She said, but the third kind is the one that holds it all together. That's your spiritual health. She said, you have to let go of your problems sometime. And you also have to reach out and connect with other people. And the best time to do that is when you just think you don't have anything else to give. Because that's when the walls that you built around yourself come down and they become drawbridges. And that's how you bring people in and out of your life. If you're not using your sense of humor, she said, you're just not using any sense at all. Then, and only then, she said, will you be able to juggle your life. And I watched this little lady as she threw those up and caught them. Then she handed them to me and said, now you go and teach other people the value of laughter. And that's one reason I do what I do.